Right. Carteret is holding the door for us. Let's just follow him right in. That's, I guess, a way of revealing what's inside the room
There it
early.
is.
So that's gotta be the prototype terminal we came looking for.
That's right. The one that would have formed part of the twin core system. It's presumably been connected directly to the septium vein, granting it the ability to pull resources from all over the region.
Right.
I doubt even cutting it off from the net would stop what's already begun.
So yeah, they're fully using the
I can't
septum
believe
veins
he
for
made
this.
such a system.
It does sound like it wasn't easy, that's
Oh,
for sure.
Melchior is still
My
here.
man poured a lot of sweat and blood into this.
Are we fighting Melchior again? There's no way we're fighting
Color
this
me
duo
impressed
here.
you managed to find this place. That's some excellent sleuthing, Arc Ride solutions.
How
I'm
many
also
times
rather
can we
impressed
fight
that you
him?
did so without your Marduk concierge.
Nothing to it. We could smell the stench of your filthy scheme from 1,000
It
cells
is
away.
very basic
Besides,
deductive
we
reasoning,
didn't do
really.
it without Reset. She's right here with us, in spirit.
I did not intend for my statement to cause offense.
Still,
Olympia, you're
this
such
development
an
wasn't
interesting
exactly in the
character.
cards. What are your thoughts, Professor?
He
Most
probably
tedious
doesn't give a
turn of
shit.
events
Yep.
Indeed. Why must you insist upon hindering
Just
my
fuck
research?
off and let him do his thing.
No, I know the answer. You simply cannot stand the fact that I'm about to surpass your dear teacher's achievements.
Sure, Callaghan.
But the completion of this most supreme formula is nigh. My grand ambition realized, humanity will leap forward into a new future. I will thank you not to interfere.
Oh, Professor.
We're up against a super advanced AI that replicates one of the greatest minds in the country.
Yep.
Now that he's not held back by his body, he doesn't even need to rest. He can work at full capacity at all times.
But he's also not particularly strong, so it shouldn't be an issue at all. Really, it shouldn't pose any problem in the slightest.
This might be worse
Wait,
than
I'm
my
just
computer
thinking,
from a
what-
year and a half ago.
What would the
At least
entire
that one didn't have
premise
a
be
genius's
here?
brain in it.
Like, how is he going to fight us? Is it this set of stolen parts they've taken?
And all of this is made possible by that green Genesis. All of this to try and create weapons of pure evil.
Dear, oh dear, young lady. Do try and see the big picture
It wasn't to
here.
create the weapon ahead of time. That wouldn't really make sense to me. Surely he has a mech body. That really has to be it.
Military research has been a force that drives scientific development and civilization advancement since the dawn of its time. Our orbital communications technology and the airships we rely on are both fine examples of that.
I mean, he's right. Like, airships are fundamentally at their current level specifically because of the war in the Belle.
Oh, the
But-
nuclear weapons I seek to create will one day help bring about
Look,
peace.
Callaghan, you're not Oppenheimer. It's okay. You can just fail.
Both
We're already
is
dead.
part of a larger puzzle in creating energy sources far more efficient than modern orbital energy.
Okay, you know what? Nuclear energy may be more efficient, but creating nukes because of that, probably not a worthwhile trade-off.
And as a true deterrent to erase war for good, none would dare be the first to pull the trigger when every country has nuclear weapons.
Okay, we're really going in for this. We're discussing MAD, we're discussing everything.
Yep. He's sure as hell gone off the rails.
Even if all that happens, all you're gonna spread across the world is fear.
For at least a very
That
long time.
ultimate weapon created in Crossbell a year and a half ago was built on the same logic. So if that reasoning had anything to it, why didn't that pave the way to peace first?
Don't compare my most noble research to that product of mere coincidence.
Yeah, it may have been a coincidence, but it was definitely more advanced than what you're going to create and far more
Please
intelligent.
stop, Professor. We've heard enough. There are lines no researcher or engineer should cross. Human experimentation, biological weapons, brainwashing and mind control, gene editing. Manipulating the atomic structure of matter through fusion reactions risks creating energy beyond our control. We already have a stable energy source in the form of orbital energy. There's no need to
Yeah,
dabble
exactly.
with something so risky.
Sure, nuclear energy may be more efficient, but it's just not worth the risk of actual nuclear weaponry and radiation itself.
That was why the Institute decided to ban researching it. And other colleagues in workshops abroad followed suit. How could you do this when you are the one who taught me all of that?
It's because he's not himself, and he's currently also an AI in a machine. He's really not himself.
All pretty words, but a desire to taste the forbidden fruit is what makes us human, is it not?
That's a very interesting twist from saying curiosity is what makes us human, and I'm not sure it's a valid one.
The magicians of the Dark Ages didn't let taboos get in their way.
And we saw how that ended
Going
up.
back further, you even have events like the Great Collapse, painting how wild the times were.
But that was less... Well, I guess it is true, actually. It really was the forbidden fruit
Tell
that
me.
time.
Is it fun forcing your own sense of morality upon everyone else?
And now we're using sophistry.
You're twisting my words.
It's lovely, actually.
It's true that science and engineering are about learning to understand the laws that govern this world. But our goal is to do that as the humans we are at our core.
Right.
We don't achieve anything by casting aside our humanity. The relationships we've made, the society we've built. If we do that, then the entire foundation that inspires our search crumbles.
Very good point, actually. It's a perspective that I've not really seen talked about much.
That's why we have to draw a line in the sand.
It's less about losing yourself and more about losing the whole purpose of research.
It's the only thing standing between the noble ambitions of those in our field and the heinous abyss that awaits those who cross it.
Those were Professor Hamilton's. What idiocy. Your reasoning is as naive as hers.
Callaghan, come on, man.
If you really think so little of Catra, why did you call him?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
So, this is a Callaghan that remembers that? I imagine they took his, brain from before that moment.
Just before becoming an AI, you were filled with regret, weren't you? You wished you'd never gotten involved with the Mafia and been compelled to cross a line no human should.
Mm-hmm.
After so much mental anguish, you regained your senses and realized just how far you'd gone. You tried to fight back against them, didn't you?
What nonsense. I would never...
That call
really
does make
did,
a
though.
lot more sense when viewed in that light. But there was no resisting this, and the conversion went ahead anyway, leaving only an empty vessel behind. I ain't got a clue if you even remember your last words after what happened to you.
Yeah, I imagine
But
not,
if you're
right?
a recreation of the real Professor Callaghan, surely you can at least understand them. I can't imagine someone so beloved by many, who even rivaled Professor Hamilton, couldn't.
Man, Agnes.
I don't think he rivaled Hamilton. He just surpassed in a single field.
Are you done? This is getting rather tedious. Congrats on spouting baseless speculation to the last word, all without a shred of hard evidence to back it up.
I really don't think that's true. There was a lot of evidence there. It was quite meaningfully emotional.
It's going to take a lot more than that to sway someone who cast aside the very shackles of mortality.
Ah, yes. The lack of hormones and emotion. Yeah, I guess that'll do it.
It's no skin off my back if you decide to just throw up your hands and give up now.
The fuck is happening on his neck, below his ear? The model is, looking strange there.
If you no longer care about the government casting you aside, or getting revenge on that impertinent Professor Cronkite, or achieving the ultimate honor of surpassing the likes of LaToya Hamilton, of Claude Epstein even.
Hold on, is that the first time you've ever heard or seen his first name? Am I stupid? We never heard that his name was Claude. Right? That's something new. I don't think it really does much, but it is new, right?
If you're set on forgetting it all, of rendering all your effort, sacrifice, and humiliation for nothing, I won't stop you.
It's also a weird name. Claude Epstein. That's a very German surname for a very non-Germanic first name.
You must be joking, Melchior. My resolve will never falter. Not when the answer I have dreamed of for so long is close at hand. No, I would damn myself before I ever thought to back down. I will not let all I've suffered be for naught.
Hey, at least he has will to it.
Professor!
He wasn't talked down by, well, good arguments, relatively rudimentary
We
ones.
almost got through to him.
That's fine. Just means we're doing this the hard way.
Time to fight, let's go!
We need to get that evil imp out of his ear.
Yeah, then we might finally be able to have a proper talk with the guy.
No, we're gonna have two fights
You're
here,
surprisingly
guys.
cocky for a group that struggled before you were a man down. Think I'll break out the big guns.
Oh no.
I wouldn't want to disappoint.
So what are the big guns?
Then I will release my first limiter
What?
as well.
Your first limiter.
Ishtanti, engage Dominatus mode.
That's quite anime. Dominatus mode. That's about the same.
It doubled its wings from 2 to 4.
Oh, I didn't even
Sure
notice.
bodes well for us.
Well, we ain't turning back now. Time to settle the score.
Okay, let's go.
For reset 2.
With me, Theo, Zeros. We're gonna put a stop to all this.
Understood, Katra.
Don't. God.
I'll take you on.
Alright.
Now,
I guess-
leap into my loving embrace.
No thank you, Melchior.
Engaging Dominatus mode. I cannot guarantee you will live.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they go first.
Bring
It wasn't that strong a hit, though. Okay, 77k, 74k. Nothing too specific on them. Right. I mean, do we want to just start off with Van going all out with this? He has his strength buffed up to start with, right?
Over
This is what
here,
we'll do.
little demon.
We'll do a heated roar. And we're just gonna vandalize raids. Let's do it with Aaron.
Brace yourself.
Aaron, do you have anything to say about? I mean, 10k is pretty good as a start. Arnies,
Show me what you got.
how fast is Earth Guard? It puts her probably before Melchior.
Keep your guard up.
Celestial takes too long.
Pull out all
We
the stops.
could go in for Dribble Guards. HP regen on turn. Maybe we start with this, yeah.
Shield, protect everyone.
Here's our chance.
Right, you are going to be doing Obsidia Rays this
Aren't you
fight.
coming?
Chrono Drive first. Chrono Drive first.
Initializing drive.
Got a present for you.
Decaying Purge. Is that a new one?
Don't screw with me.
Displaying enemy stats.
They're also really fucking healthy. We just need to back off from it. We're just going to use full-blown Amalthea from SC Tactics.
I'll crush them all at once.
Aren't you coming?
We do need to activate this. Chrono Boost.
Stop right there.
Guardian. Okay, nothing too serious. Oh, not too bad.
Chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
Van, are you still...
Let's party.
He still has what he needs to. I think we just Vandalize right again, yeah. Move over here,
you coming?
do it with Aaron.
Got a whole slew of them.
Let's go. Huge damage. The orbs don't explode turn 1. Okay, we have 0 odds. That means... I think refreshing... Oh wait, no. That's not a
I'll
heal.
crush them all at once.
It's working.
It wouldn't be bad to go for a Thanatos jail here, honestly. In which case we combine on the S. Yeah, that wasn't bad damage. Okay. You have a way of giving us some sort of defense, right? HP heal or shield with damage up. I think what we're going to do here is this. I'm going to use Agnes to heal. Miss, nice. No counter, okay. Aaron will have a crit, so we need to keep this S boost for him. I mean, we can't do anything else. I do need Van to get Fairy CP regen when we switch her in. It'll have to be Kartra that we switch out. Oh, he has a 4K shield. That's huge. I think we just go for an attack.
Keep it up. It's working.
In which case we need to... Okay, well Can I please target Olympia? I'd love to target her, but we wouldn't get a bonus from Aaron, so it'll have to be Valkyrie.
Go time.
Right. Go time it is. Phoenix Dance. Here we go.
Activating skill. Boost gauge
Huge
limit
damage.
crushed.
Very nice. We should be fine.
I won't lose.
Yeah, I mean, we're completely set. This is actually funny now. We don't even need to switch out. Aaron should be able to clean up quite a bit here. So we just go for a Jabberwock arm. They're not really rottable, so it's not worth going for that. Both the same speed. Yeah, let's go for it. We can use her to be aggressive this turn. Kartra, you have a heal for us even, so...
Show me what you got.
And a CP boost with it. He is really good.
I'll take that. Here we go.
Phantom Vision. Oh, he has clones. Mammon bursts. Oh boy, that is an S break. Oh!
And then, kaboom!
How much damage is that? Oh, it's a lot. But we're fine. Honestly, having RDS not available right now is really bad. I think how fast can he heal? It would not be next. We need to use an item to heal RDS here because it is really risky.
Good luck.
Cooking. Yeah, let's give her this.
You saved me. Ha!
Jabberwock arm. Okay. Decent damage.
Energy output.
That is a
maximum.
lot of health in the copy. Is this death
Displaying
global?
enemy
It
stats.
is. Too bad we don't have it right now. Okay, Aaron, I mean, you're just going in for a Phoenix Dance again. I don't think you need to boost yourself at all.
Make it count.
Damage up, your strength isn't
Aren't
up,
you coming?
but... Yeah, this is your last turn of the boost, so Phoenix Dance it is.
Activating skill.
Gale Impact, nice damage again.
Don't go down easy, do you?
You are stronger than anticipated.
Please God, don't be a
Boost
double
gauge
S break
limit
turn.
crushed.
The end is nigh.
Oh no.
Let it stand.
Oh,
Stunty.
it's a cool attack. I really think the S breaks in this game are incredible.
Shangri-La.
That is awesome. We may die though. No, we're alive. Okay, why does my team have to take so long to get back to me? Okay,
I need to heal up soon.
right. I think we need to save this S boost for Agnes. I think we absolutely need to use her S break next turn. In fact, we may want to use it this
Starting
turn.
to sweat a little.
Yeah, screw it. We're doing it now.
Boost gauge limit increased.
With that, we should be good. We can use Cartray to give us a shield. Van, I don't really want to use a single S boost on him here. I don't think there's much value in that. So, what we will do... I don't think a Heavenly Halter will do much. Maybe just a Magna Slash?
Keep it up. It's working.
Maybe... Actually, no, this is smart, I think. Can we get all three with a... No, we can't. I think we'll leave the copy alone then.
Here we go. Enjoy.
Okay, we have another copy out. Looks completely different. I wonder if that's a mechanic or something. Do some damage, or we can get our shield up with damage up. So, yeah, we're getting his shield out. No evasion, but not a big deal.
Energy output at max.
Right, we won't need him to have more CP. We win, basically. So yeah, I guess we go for this. No, wait, that's the biggest damage. It is single target, though. I don't think we need that. Let's go for it. The problem is we're gonna need some CP for the next fight, so maybe we want to... What the fuck does Holy Shield do? Ow. Nice counter. It could be... I think it's probably a specific number of damage blocks.
Aren't you coming?
Okay, yeah, I think this is a good turn to switch in Fairy.
The rest is up to you.
Have a stand a bit back.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh wait, it's this. Flaming Prayer.
Breathe onto us. Yes.
And
Boost level
now...
maximum strength.
I'll get them all at once. Time
Yeah,
to
we go for a
all
Jab
out.
Walk Arm again. Well, it'll be blocked. That's sort of the problem with this. I don't know how many times we need to get rid of it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, that's an unfortunate miss.
Heavenly
Wait, why can't I use... There we go.
Got a whole slew of them.
It's a miss, but we still need to do it. At least we get rid of Melchior this way.
Starting to irritate me.
Shouldn't be too bad, but she does have a crit turn coming. Hopefully it's not in her S-Break. We need to generate some CP with him. Okay, it was 2 block. Gets Cartray back in.
Ready when you are.
Don't think we need Chrono Drive here.
Going all in.
Good damage. Oh, we even hit her with it. Perfect. We win. Then auto attack to generate a bit. Oh, we haven't seen this before. Unlocking.
Boost level
With
maximum strength.
Patra.
Activating skill.
And down she goes. Not bad at all. That was actually one of the easier fights so far.
I did it.
I'm just getting
Otis reached level 4. Okay. Oh, his S-Break. There it is. You know, this group is fucking competent to defeat 2 Garden Overseers like this. Even if they're not allowed or wanting to go all out.
Oh, you'll pay dearly for that.
God, Melchior's voice act is so
We are
good.
more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Well, I'm afraid not. It's time for us
Now's my
to
chance to...
be villainous.
What?
No, it's not villainous. It's just time for us to transform. You know.
Shit!
Get down.
Shit! Ow. Oh,
When did you arrive?
Ren's here to help. This is a lot of sudden developments.
Is everyone all right? Ren?
Hell of an entrance.
Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired.
You have a bad information network.
So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer
a terrible
number
one, if this is
15
all you know.
here? What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf? Well, thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you have opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
Oh, there it is.
That outline looks
mech
eerily like
fight.
Should have known.
Yeah. Oh, he's taken the Genesis to fully insert himself in. Okay. It's a cool design, though. I really do prefer this design of Soldats. Or whatever they're called. Much cooler. Assault Frame Xerxes.
A humanoid robot!
Yeah, yes, that is what that is.
So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And it put the Genesis in its chest, too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
I mean, we explained why.
That sounds like...
Couldn't be. Professor Callaghan?
This is far more imposing than the Soldats ever looked. I really like this look.
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
Oh,
So he's inside that thing now?
Ren will hold them off while we fight, I guess. I'm not sure
I'll
Ren
keep
can
these two out of
solo
your
two
way. You focus on the assault
overseers,
frame.
but
Have it your way.
we can do that.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand.
It should probably be okay, yeah.
Cutting edge as this thing is, it looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Okay. We're not transforming? We have to do a proper fight first? Oh god. Well, we started off with a crit turn. And that means we don't sell this piece recharged. Ah, that's cursed. Come on.
Keep it up! It's working!
And we lost our fairy boost. Okay. We're gonna use him to Earth Guard this time then. Ow. I guess we're not using him for that. He got muted. We can still Gibral. No, we can't.
Going all in.
It's fine. It's only 2 off. We'll be okay in the long run. Triple Guard. Van. You can use this now.
Here goes.
And get out there. Okay.
Go, Catra.
Catra, you will heal us and give us some CP.
Now's a good time to boost.
Who will we be doing S-Break with?
Keep it up! It's working!
I mean, it has to be Van, right? How many turns do we have left? 3? He's also muted, so it's unlikely to work. Any good damage buffs among these?
Going all in.
No. Okay, in that case, we're also gonna just auto attack here. Generate some more strength for him. What, 2 turns in a row? What the fuck, man? Okay, Carter needs to use Chrono Drive then. 88, he's still not got enough.
Make it count. Have some more. Keep moving, Van.
Use a sharp activating skills!
Here goes.
Miss? Really?
Brace it.
Okay, good damage. It has a lot of HP though. Ah, that wasn't bad. The miss was good. What's happening, Van? Counter, please! It's your whole build! Right.
Let's party.
We don't need to use any crafts from her. But I also think if we go all the way with that, we will just take too long. We're gonna Zodiac Sign, I think.
Make it count.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. Van can't seal it. I was gonna say, Van should take this turn.
Let's party.
Yeah, we're gonna Zodiac Sign, and we're going to then Oh, he's been muted too. Hopefully it works. It works. Okay, we wait till this goes off. Then we vandalize raid.
Here goes.
Good damage. He's not doing it with Aaron though.
Go time.
Right. Aaron's still not got too much CP going for himself.
Make it count.
This is a bit tough, honestly.
Keep it up. It's working.
We don't have much healing ready is the thing. If we do this, he'll be in quite a risky spot, but with his crit up, insight on, strength up,
Make it count.
and the amount of S-boost turns we're about to get, I think we do it. He's getting a CP turn.
Make it count.
Okay, what we're gonna do is, because he needs to be supported for a bit, we're gonna Earth Guard.
Keep it up. It's activating drive.
Aaron, it's S-break time.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill. Boost gauge.
Twice in a row,
Limit
please.
crush. Activating skill.
And it's a crit turn, very
Limit
nice.
crush.
Full boost flare. I mean, this thing's not doing anywhere near as much damage as I'd expect it to. I would think it's okay to continue by using Kartra here, but... Well, actually, their speed... I think it's fine if Aaron doesn't have speed. Do we want to do this? Or do we want to switch over to Ferry? I think this is fine. I know we were Earth Guarding, but it's probably overall better. And we're not on too much risk, so we're actually going to switch out on yes.
It's up to you now.
Make it count.
Breathe on to us.
Yeah, this guy's honestly a bit weak.
Show me what you got.
I'm going to re-chrono drive. Didn't work. Unfortunate. Right now it's just auto attack time.
Gotcha. It's go time.
He's at 100, which is
Energy
good.
output at maximum.
He's got another crit turn. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Make it count.
Okay, an auto attack will have to do.
Sucker.
I know it's free Fairy, but we really don't need you.
I'll take it from here.
She takes the turn anyway. Fantastic. Earth Guard, probably not necessary.
Party.
Tearing this is maybe the best choice.
Thanks.
Ketra.
And he can use Laplace Code again. And we're in a perfect situation.
A chance.
Right. Now that he's at 200, I think it's pretty sensible to use Temper.
Here goes.
Make
Do we want to go for the full thing with Temper? No, there's no point.
Gotcha. Here goes.
Down it goes.
Here
Double
goes.
hits.
Full boost.
Great.
Okay, great damage. It's about to do an S break.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Jabberwock arm is his.
Initializing drive.
He'll have to auto attack here.
More. Get going, kiddo.
Pluto's Nova. Let's give it a go.
Initializing drive.
Okay, no S break, nothing too extreme there.
On yes.
Here goes.
I think it's self-explanatory what we do now. Just build up the same as we did before. This is new though. Let's see what Pluto's Nova looks like. It is actually just summoning Pluto on top of him. Okay! That's what it looks like. Good damage. I really wish the camera wasn't like this though. It is a bit uncomfortable. No need to do anything there. Just auto attack.
Have some more.
You've got this, Agnes.
We have enough to use an innocent heal.
I'll take that.
Ow.
Here's our chance.
I think it's still perfectly reasonable for him to use Laplace code.
Lapis code activate.
Right, well, you'll activate. Actually, no, you'll activate one.
Go time.
God damn it. Same as you. You'll both activate one and then try to do a bit of damage.
Make it count.
Can we get a back attack bonus here?
Eat this, sucker.
It's not worth it. Just get the bonus from Van. Nice. 16k. Pretty simple now. But let's not play too risky. Or a breath.
Initializing drive.
Bring in Fairy.
The rest is up to you.
I'll take that.
CP upturn. I really want to just use an S breaker. Actually, yeah, if he's going into his new form, this is probably fine. No need to use both though.
Go time.
Activating skill.
Crit turn, bad, but we're fine. Patra, hey, you want to finish him off?
Show me what
Sure
you
we
got.
do, buddy. Here you go.
Too slow.
Just a bit tanky, really weak overall though. And another level. Let's go.
Well, what'd you expect?
Now, how's this gonna force us to transform?
How do you like us now?
We're getting quite impressive in terms of how strong we are, honestly.
That was quite the performance.
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
Genesis, activate. Oh boy.
What?
A Genesis!
It's drawing energy directly out of the Septian veins.
Okay, so we can do that. Okay, just a wave of force somehow.
Damn it! Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
Well, I'm afraid there's quite a group here, actually. Man, I love Van. He's so fucking actually self-sacrificing. In a far cooler way than Reen. Sorry, Reen. I just had to take a jab.
Mare! You and me have got to have a talk, buddy.
Look, it's fine. If you were just paying more attention.
Every time now. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
Ha! There you are. Come on, up to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
It's just like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do it. We know the pattern.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst.
Catalyst.
Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or...
Or... What a weird... That is curious. Huh. That's gonna be relevant. This decision here and this sort of like fact that you can choose to bear it or not is definitely gonna be relevant, at least in Kuro 2. Maybe in this game.
Like
we'll
I'm
see.
gonna say no.
At least let me finish my line.
Good comment though.
Sure, Flower. The Frendle's all yours.
Some glitchy effects, as expected. And yes, I don't think it's something to laugh about. It's really bad.
we go.
So that's it.
There it is.
Oh, everyone's like, finally.
Huh?
I love
I
seeing
get
it.
a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
No,
What?
no, it hasn't.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now, he needs our support.
You won't explain anything, Ferry. You don't know what the fuck is going on either. This is completely just a power we're calling on with no knowledge. God, Van's cool. Right, this is probably going to be difficult. Has learned Limited Blaster. I have not used a Grendel in a very long time, right? This may take a few tries. Lab plays code to start off with, though. Fantastic. Right, 2 attacks. I need to read. Series of punches, resistance down. Arts damage down. It's twice. HP absorb. With a blade made of shards. Mortal raid. Combo of kicks too fast. Arts resistance down. Howling roar. Hate up. Limited blaster. Damage down. Fires. It's 160 it costs. EP. Okay. I think we howling roar. And limited blaster. Okay, very cool. Van,
Now's a good time to boost.
you're gonna support Aaron here for a bit.
Make it count.
It's a bit too early to use this though. Aaron, I really need to give you something supporty to do on these turns. Rather than just having you auto attack for now. We're gonna move over here. Honestly, I think we're just gonna set up... No, with 4K, maybe we don't need to set up a heal.
Make it count.
Can we just... I'm gonna crit up.
Initializing drive. Initializing drive.
Okay. He's fast. That's about right.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Right, Kartra, go over here. Use Chrono Drive.
Initializing drive.
Right, now. She has a crit turn here.
Make it count.
How do we want to do this? Is it a 12 ray turn? Genuinely? I think we just 12 ray, yeah. Fuck it. It's been a while since we've used it, but it's not bad damage. Okay, we do need to move Kartra even further out. Right, Van! Okay, we're going to use Limited Blaster. Mortal Raid and then Regal Beatdown. I mean, it's a really good amount of damage we're going to get out this turn. I don't remember what this looks like, so I want to just see again. Really good chain from it. Really good chain. 19k, huh? Okay, it's got a crit turn coming up.
Keep it up. It's working.
Right, I think it's just a simple call here.
This'll do the trick.
Lab plays code again. Everybody loves this ability. It's absurd. Ow. Okay. Counted. I think at this point we can activate this. Jabberwock on.
Activating drive. Full boost. Don't hold
Mortal Raid. Limited Blaster. And yeah, let's have it as well. Might as well. He's down. Perfect time for... Are you fucking kidding me? He hasn't got enough S boost. Oh no. Oh, that's annoying. That would have been so good. Okay. Well, in which case... You're going to activate Chrono Drive, and you're going to Phoenix Dance.
Activating skill.
And you're going to do it again.
Boost gauge limit activating. Boost
Right,
gauge limit
pretty
drop.
easy. He's fucked at this point. There's just no way we lose this. We're so well prepared for anything he can throw at us. Cool, finished off. Fantastic. Huge amount of damage from Van. we got so much XP there. So much. The Gart Holo Core. Okay, we'll have to have a look at it. That is the scene from the opening. And down he goes. Sorry, Callaghan, your short life as an AI is over.
We did it. Huh.
That was incredible.
And that's our next one. That's 6.
Stealing shit like a pro.
I think. No, it's not 6. What the fuck?
No!
How many is it?
What is it doing?
5?
Why did it stop?
I mean, you don't have your power source anymore.
0.03% left to go. I was so close.
Should have played more defensive.
Professor Callaghan.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his.
I cannot help but feel mildly
It
fascinated.
is fascinating, Olympia. You're
All
right.
that hard work up in smoke.
Where are the other 2 that were here?
Boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Melchior, do something, please.
Dude, he doesn't give a shit about you, Callaghan.
There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
Dude, this is a bit sad, honestly.
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless?
His entire life.
You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage.
And Melchior is
So how
such
does
a
it feel?
bastard.
Tell me! It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
I don't think that would have worked, man.
How can someone be so evil?
Well, it's not.
You have wasted enough time mocking him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
I do
Oh,
feel bad
true.
for
I
Callaghan,
suppose
but
we
at the same
should.
time, you know.
Target sighted.
What the? Just what happened here?
He sort of does
Au
deserve
revoir.
it.
We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
Sure, Melchior, when we next fight. For like the 7th time. So is Callaghan still alive at all? Or, well, is his AI alive at all? Yes, is the answer to that question, okay?
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart.
Yeah, he's dead. Rip. He dreamed too big.
I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
We need the Genesis, but we're not going to give it to him.
That means he'll... I'm so sorry.
Never mind.
The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salesian. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness.
Damn it, don't be repentant at the end. It makes me feel even worse.
I crossed the line that should never be crossed, and tried to realize a weapon of pure evil.
Look, you had some decent justifications. They're just flawed.
I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
Fuck.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
What task actually?
At this rate, I would have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So,
your
please,
legacy.
Don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Okay.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor, that...
Okay, Callaghan, I was quite critical of you this entire chapter, but in the end, I guess he's showing who he really was.
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades. We'll need more than one genius around to make sense of it all.
Ren, no, let somebody else do it for once. I know you're interested.
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
Look, Callaghan, you have underestimated yourself compared to her a lot. If you manage to achieve this, it's insane, even with the Genesis.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I, too, know my limits.
You're...
young?
Cronkite,
I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here. To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Honestly, that's quite a powerful sentiment.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's, no, the world's.
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
What the fuck? What? Why is she here?
Who's that?
Okay, well, I was actually considering the fact we may not meet Hamilton for quite a while in this arc, but here she is. She gets to say goodbye to an old friend.
I'm home, Theo, Zeros. I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
She can actually tell us more about what's happening in the East.
Ran! If it isn't Professor LaToya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
That means Ren's met all 3 now, right? She met Schmidt, I think.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callaghan. You damn fool.
Appropriate words.
Giscard, and Professor Hamilton. I didn't know you were back.
I hurried back to Calvert as soon as I learned what was transpiring.
Okay.
It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
She's already the most amicable and human of the three disciples by some margin.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it. Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well.
Honestly, Basel has a really good cast. Like, a really good cast of characters.
You did so much to
for
further
future
the city's
developments.
development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
Naturally.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along.
Yeah, you were driven a bit insane and had a lot of sweet nothings whispered in your ear. It's a bit hard to deal with. You have some excuse.
I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Silesian.
No.
And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
Honestly, I feel a bit emotional.
Professor Callaghan.
That's not expected.
May you find peace with Adios above.
That was actually quite good. Is that for Olympia or Marduk? It's Marduk. That's what that is.
So that's how the pieces have fallen.
Thorndyke, please stop looking so incredibly
Could we
evil.
have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Almata has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
I'm not sure they had their eyes on them more. It was just a... Honestly, a lot of this feels like some just fun excursions for them. It doesn't really feel like they're too invested in anything. Otherwise, Melchior would have fought to get the Genesis back or some such.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well.
You're still in contact with them?
And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
I'm very worried for Rosette being associated with them. I really am. Oh, that's nice. He's not... You know, that is actually really nice. I really wasn't expecting to approve at all of Ferry's decisions. Okay, now it's time to figure out how Cartray is joining us. Or Cartray. I keep saying Cartray. I'm probably going to keep saying Cartray. Marins. That's new. What is that? Oysters? Acorns?
The Institute of Science claims this formula will allow
Acorns.
for a more efficient extraction of orbital energy from septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological
Interesting.
development in Zemuria
That's the
going
first
forward.
thing. Better energy efficiency. I mean, I guess that sort of completely invalidates the need for nuclear power now. There's actually no benefit at all.
This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callaghan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
They sure did.
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
She didn't stay at all? Did she explain to us what she was
CEO's
doing?
gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe. But it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up.
Yeah, makes
Professor
sense.
Hamilton's back
Even
for
with
now too,
Callaghan's death.
so he can probably
Wait,
breathe
what?
easy for a while.
Oh, Cronkite left. Cronkite, not Hamilton. Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely boost their stocks.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a
Cronkite's definitely
surprise
like
to
Marty's
actually
though
get
now,
to
right?
meet her.
He's gonna end up an antagonist to some degree.
She's such an amazing lady. She
She
really
was likable.
I couldn't agree more.
To be one of his disciples and actually be likable, I suppose, is amazing in its own right, considering what we've seen. Though Russell is likable, but you know what I mean.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter.
Lilia. New name.
You do resemble
I think.
her. Not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time.
How old would Lilia have been if... Sorry, she said granddaughter, right? No, yeah. So that means Epstein's daughter, Lilia, meaning probably younger than Hamilton. Dude, they must have had kids quite young in that family, right? These guys are just maximum 70.
Oh, this here. This one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert.
Wait, his name is Gerhard? Gerhard Schmidt? I didn't know that.
I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. It makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
Who do you mean?
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can
Oh?
see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesis.
Perhaps we were told this and I forgot.
Yes.
What were the words
Else
exactly?
all that we know will come to an
Yes.
end.
Right, yeah. The stuff about the foretold end of Zamoria.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesis have been used so far.
The thing Lloyd was like, nope, don't tell us more about. We'll handle it.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
Man, I'm so curious what this is
far,
leading to.
We've managed to gather 5 of the 8
Yeah, that is
Genesis.
5. 3 left. Not one per character though, right? We have Judith. And we have whoever the old guy is, and that's the full cast. So where's the 8th? I guess the 8th will be its own chapter. I guess Agnes's Genesis? But maybe... No, Van's Genesis? Which one is the one we're using right now? Is it technically Van's because of Grendel? Or is it Agnes's? Or is it really not corresponding to a character? It really feels like it is, but who knows?
But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples?
Agnes.
No, I think there are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world.
Very early on, if he managed to achieve this. 60 years ago, he managed to create advanced orbments that currently do stuff that current orbments can't even come close to.
Then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands.
What is the symbol on her necklace?
I plan to stay in Calvard for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this. Fortunately, we happen to have someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
You sure do.
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Simuria Tech Union as well.
Dude, Ren is actually acting as a fucking politician for ZCF. She is their ambassador everywhere she goes.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Brilliant.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerage off.
Thanks, Giscard.
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team. So take good care of her, if you don't mind.
Man, Van. God, I like him. He didn't say anything here other than, like, I care about Rosette. But it somehow he said in a way that endeared me so much.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask, but I'd like you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me.
You sure
and
will.
if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
Oh, I like Hamilton. That Link is so characterful. She understands Van very well already. That's the wisdom of old age.
I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Everybody else looks at Van as like, I'm not sure about this guy. But she immediately knew.
Van.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
Is something wrong, Catra?
It's just, I'm so happy you're back. I am. But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
You're 15, I think, right? You have a long way to go in your life.
Catra.
You've been sleepwalking these past few days or something?
Yeah, and you did achieve a lot.
We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callaghan either. We owe everything to your efforts and perseverance.
Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
I mean, they did give Laplace code. That's an insane fucking craft.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, good job on this one, or whatever.
Aaron, you have such a way with words.
Why do you always gotta be so far up your own ass?
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Catra.
And you're gonna miss him a lot more when he comes to join us.
Yeah. But not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
Dude, it's gonna take him like 8 days to end his rebellious phase and come to work for us. Puberty's a bitch, huh?
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel?
I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
It really comes back to Trail's schools being insane, where they were involved in the major incident. The town was attacked. You need to finish your reports, though. Come on. What are we? A school for teenagers. Of course, that means you have to finish your reports even after you were attacked. Huh? I don't understand what the question is here.
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Stop, man.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
Not acorns, chestnuts.
Right? I look forward to these every year.
Really?
Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Well, he's just a foodie in general, I guess.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
You could have had it any time, Aaron.
Don't worry, we have another batch. Hello? I hope I'm not interrupting.
Hey, it's Rosette.
Hey.
Hey, she's completely fine. Good as new.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Rosette!
Yay.
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
Why would you call her that right now, Aaron?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me.
My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones, even. I can see I've had you all very worried. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, Reset, of course we were worried. We're so glad to have you back. Welcome home, Reset.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job.
He's really doing a good job of managing to afford everybody's salaries, though. He's gone from 1 man to 5, and he's still keeping up. And now he's about to go to 6.
You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first...
Agnes and Ferry located.
Theo?
Don't you bark.
Whoa! The hell?
I actually can't control it.
Zeros?
Zeit ruined me in this series forever.
Down, Zeros, and come back here, Theo.
Why is it so funny?
Petra, what are you doing here?
He came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me.
Right.
Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
Employment. Look, we already have like a 12-year-old. We can hire a 15-year-old pretty happily.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least. I should be able to work in this environment.
Welcome on board.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, man.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while.
Remember, you have no choice in who you employ, man. None at all.
I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine.
I just love that. He literally has invited nobody, and everybody has come and joined him anyway.
All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together. Not just because of Agnes's Genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare, too.
He wants to know, man.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes.
Yep, that's happening everywhere in West Maria.
So I think Arkwright Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor, don't you?
He does make a good point. Yeah, he is a good technical advisor position type character.
That's, actually a good point.
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too.
Look at Van's fucking face. He is not happy.
What's it gonna be, Chief?
Screw it. What's one more at this point?
What's gonna be 2 more too, Van?
I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Oh, but Reset, Catra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet.
Well,
I'll go and make some more coffee for us, too.
it's time to have even more time to discuss random things and be friends, and I love that. I really love how much time these characters just spend talking. It's not as much as I still would like, but the amount of time they just talk about things instead of the main plot rate. This is a new area. Guess we're going here next chapter. And that is probably where Gramhart is. Gramhart, what's the plan, man? What's the
Served
plan?
me well in Basel.
Man in
We
jacket.
could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
He's working with Marduk, right? Because that's how he got into the sphere in Reverie.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Though
no.
I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives.
Oh, okay. I thought this would be to Marduk, not Kincaid.
I will admit that I
Renee.
did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
He did hire
They
Marduk.
will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their
Right.
services requires an objective mindset.
So they're basically Jaegers, is what you're saying. They're not anything else, they're Jaegers. They're technological Jaegers.
I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
Oh, Cronkite didn't go to Marduk. He went to work for Gramhart.
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
Hamilton? Oh, no, the CEO, of course.
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic.
That's a big if.
But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
Who will it be?
I see no issue with that timeline.
Oh. That was a weird line there.
Now, as we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work.
Why did he sound like that?
I see no issue with that timeline.
Weird. I don't know why that sounds weird to me.
After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world.
Uh-huh. Which project are we talking about? Is it the one that would end the world, or are you trying to stop that and do your own thing despite the fact you're really helping them end the world? Who you were helping end the world? I don't know. But somebody.
Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's
What?
space base is completed and in operation.
No. That's what he meant. We're going to space. Okay. Right. What? Why would that invite... Why would that invite the end of the world? Is it because he... divergent laws, some issue would happen where, you know, you're not meant to be able to go past the edges, and now you can see it all, something goes wrong? Something is weird there. It's definitely the whole thing with what happens if they get to space and can see the rest of the world. If there is a rest of the world. That was also a question of Reen, right? When he went out into space at the end of CS4. Anyway, not what I expected at all. I am curious as shit. Chapter 4 done. Received 14k. That's a lot of things we got. Any bonuses at the end
well
there?
Done.
Yes.
Then I'll
Okay,
update your
235. What do we have?
Got it.
Lorray increases arts power, but also raises EP cost when boosted. Interesting, Hollow Core. We'll have to see.
That's just about perfect.
And that's everything. Brilliant.
See? You get it.
Good for you, Aaron.
Catras Elysian. Together with Fio and Zeros, I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Brilliant. New party member. Save. And that's 6 out of 8 characters. And chapter 4 then. I'm imagining we're going to 7 chapters. Or an intermission in 6. Or maybe an intermission in 7. We'll have to see. There's been an intermission quite often. I don't remember the last time we didn't have an intermission, actually. Well, we'll have to see. Right, that is that. Fun times. I honestly really like that chapter. This game continues to get better and better. I've said this a lot. Despite the fact I'm playing it the pace of a snail frozen half to death. But hopefully that will end and I can actually play at a decent pace. I really want to finish this game. I want to play Daybreak 2. And I really want to be ready for... Is it Beyond the Horizon that they named the next game? When that comes out. Either way, that was great. Love this chapter. Love this game. See you next time.